In Ayurveda, the health of our body and mind are closely tied to natural rhythms of the earth, including the change in seasons. Each season has its own unique qualities, and as these qualities shift, so should our diet. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Talk with G. I'm your host, Gia, and today we're diving into one of the most transformative topics in Ayurveda: nutrition. If you ever wondered how to eat for your body's unique needs, how seasonal changes affect your digestion, or how you can fuel your body, mind, and spirit for optimal health, then you're in the right place. Today's episode, we'll dive deep into how you can eat for your doshas, how seasonal eating supports your overall health, and why nurturing your Agni is key to feeling your best. When we can start to balance these three things, it affects every aspect of our well being, from our physical health to our mental clarity and emotional balance. We're also going to explore how food combining can support our digestion and how to bring these Ayurvedic principles into our daily life to create this sense of balance, both inside and out. By the end of this episode, you'll have practical tips to nourish your digestive fire, promote mental clarity, and enhance your overall sense of well being, body, mind, and spirit. Before we dive into specific dietary recommendations based on our doshas, it is essential to start with the concept of Agni, the digestive fire that is the very heart of Ayurvedic nutrition. Agni isn't just about breaking down the foods into smaller parts. It's about transforming the food we eat into energy, vitality, and nourishment for the body, mind, and spirit. In Ayurveda, digestion is seen as a dynamic, holistic process, and Agni governs the way our body processes everything, from food to thought and emotion. In Sanskrit, Agni means fire, and this fire represents our body's ability to digest, metabolize, and absorb nutrients from our food. Think of your Agni as an inner flame that fuels your energy and vitality. In Ayurvedic terms, if your Agni is strong, you can digest food with ease and absorb all the vital nutrients your body needs to thrive. But if your Agni is weak, your digestive system becomes sluggish and your body may fail to absorb nutrients properly. This imbalancement can lead or build up to ama, to toxins in our body, which can result in physical discomfort, fatigue, mental fog, and emotional instability. You see, Agni is more than just digestion. It plays a significant role in how our body processes experience, emotions, and mental clarity. With our Agni, if it's out of balance, it could affect our mood, energy levels, ability to focus, creating a ripple effect throughout our lives. This is why maintaining a healthy, balanced Agni is essential, not just for our physical health, but for mental and emotional well being as well. So, how does Agni affect our body, mind, and spirit? When our Agni is strong, our body efficiently breaks down food into essential nutrients, leaving us with energy, vitality, and good health. Strong Agni means we can eat a variety of foods and easily digest them. Our metabolism is working smoothly, and we can maintain healthy weight without feeling overly sluggish or fatigue. We experience comfortable and regular bowel movements, and our body doesn't accumulate excess waste or toxins. For our mind, our Agni influences our mental clarity. When our digestive system is functioning well, our mind feels sharp and focused. You see, a strong Agni supports balanced brain chemistry, allowing us to think clearly and stay present. But when our Agni is weak or imbalanced, mental fog, anxiety, and mood swings can emerge. Our ability to focus, make decisions, and stay motivated may be compromised, and that affects everything from productivity to emotional stability. You see, Ayurveda teaches that everything in our body is interconnected, and our digestive fire has direct impact on our spiritual health as well. When our Agni is balanced, we feel grounded, centered, and connected to our higher selves. We have the energy to pursue our goals, engage in self-practice, and nourish our spirit. But when our digestion is compromised, it can lead to feeling disconnected or depleted. How can we tell if our Agni is strong or weak? Recognizing the signs of both is crucial because a well-functioning Agni is the foundation of health. But when our Agni is balanced, everything falls into place. Our energy, our mood, even our skin reflects how well our body is processing all of this and experiences. Let's break it down. Signs of a strong Agni. We have a healthy appetite and our digestion is regular. We experience hunger at consistent times and feel satisfied after eating. After meals, you might feel light and comfortable. There's no bloating, gas, or indigestion. Our energy levels would be energized and vibrant throughout the day without needing excess amount of caffeine or sugar to keep us going. Also, and my favorite, a strong Agni supports detoxification. So our skin and hair look radiant, and you experience fewer breakouts or dryness. When our Agni is strong, our mind is clear and focused. We are able to concentrate on tasks, make decisions quickly, and stay mentally sharp. And a strong Agni allows us to process emotions with ease, so we are less likely to experience mood swings, anxiety, or irritability. Now, signs of a weak Agni: imbalanced digestion. You might experience fluctuating appetite, lack of hunger, or instant cravings. You might skip meals because you don't feel hungry, or you might feel overly hungry or have cravings all the time. After meals, you feel heavy, bloated, or discomfort. You may suffer from acid reflux, gas, indigestion. Your energy would not be consistent. You may feel sluggish, tired, even after a full night's rest. You only rely on stimulants like coffee, energy drinks, sugar to make it through the day. When your digestion is weak, ama can accumulate in the body and reflect on our skin. Acne, dullness, dryness, excess oil can all indicate that our Agni needs attention. Also, with a weak Agni, this can lead to confusion, forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating. You might experience brain fog or feeling cloudy or scattered. A weak digestion fire can also lead to an emotional instability. You might have mood swings more than often, anxiety, stress, panic attacks even. You may feel overwhelmed by everyday challenges or struggle to maintain a sense of calmness. So, what can we do to keep our Agni strong? The answer is simpler than it sounds. Eat the right foods in the right combinations at the right time. But before we get into specific food recommendations, let's talk about general practicing for nurturing our Agnis. Eat warm, freshly cooked foods. Depending on what your primary dosha is, you'll have an idea of what type of foods you should and how you should eat them. Eat on a regular schedule. I get it. I live in one of the busiest cities of the world. It's hard to keep on schedule, but we live in a day and age where we could set an alarm and remind ourselves to take regular breaks as needed at the same time every day if possible. And lastly, avoid eating when stressed. Our emotional state directly impacts our digestion, so try to eat in a calm and peaceful environment. By supporting our Agni, we are creating the foundation for a vibrant, energized life. Let's take a moment to pause and think about your own digestion. Do you experience discomfort after eating? Do you often feel bloated or sluggish? These might be signs that your Agni needs a little TLC. Now that we understand how our Agni works, let's talk about dosha-specific dietary recommendations. In Ayurveda, we believe that everyone has a unique dosha constitution made up of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These elements combine to create 3 primary doshas: vata, pitta, and kapha. Each dosha has different needs when it comes to food. By eating in alignment with your dosha, you can help balance your digestive fire to ensure that your Agni remains strong. So let's break it down. Vata. Vata types are typically light, dry, and cool, with qualities like movement, creativity, and change. However, these same qualities can lead to digestive irregularities. Vata types tend to have variable appetites and a sensitive digestion. For them, it's all about grounding, warm, and nourishing food. Best foods for Vata, and it's a wide range, but here is a few: root vegetables like sweet potato, carrots, beets; whole grains like oats, rice, quinoa; healthy fats like ghee, coconut oil, olive oil; and warm cooked meals like soups and stews. Warming spices like ginger, cumin, cinnamon, fennel, and cardamom. These all work great for Vata. Again, there's such a wide range of different food types we can touch, but these are essential parts for it too. Again, there's such a wide range of foods that work, but here are a few of the top choices. Vata types should avoid cold, raw foods like salads and ice drinks, dry and rough foods like crackers or chips. Vata types should avoid skipping meals and focus on eating warm, regular cooked meals. A consistent eating schedule helps stabilize their digestion and energy. Pitta types are fiery, intense, and sharp, with qualities of heat, sharpness, and transformation. They tend to have a strong digestion, but they can also be prone to overheating, acidity, inflammation. To balance Pitta foods, they're like cooling, hydrating, and slightly heavier are best. Here are a few of the best foods for Pitta. Sweet fruits like melons, berries, pears. Leafy greens, cooling vegetables, cucumbers, zucchinis. Cooling grains, oats, barley, rice. Dairy in moderation, such as milk and ghee. Cooling spices that are work best for pittas is mint, cilantro, fennel, cardamom. It's best for pitta to avoid spicy food, fried foods, and caffeinated drinks, excessive amount of alcohol, or rich or greasy foods. Eating smaller meals throughout the day, avoid hot and spicy foods, and focus on cooling, hydrating meals will help keep the pitta's fiery energy in check. Also, try to eat in calm, relaxed state to avoid adding more heat to your digestion. And kapha types are steady and grounded, resilient, but they can be prone to slower digestion, weight gain. To ignite their Agni, kapha should focus on light, stimulating, and warm foods to counterbalance their natural heaviness and sluggish metabolism. Some of the best foods for kaphas are light grains like quinoa, buckwheat, non-starchy vegetables, leafy greens like cauliflower and broccoli, beans and lentils, mung beans, chickpeas. Warming spices also work well for them: ginger, black pepper, mustard, turmeric, and garlic. Kapha types should avoid heavy, oily foods and excessive dairy products, sweet or greasy foods, as they can clog their digestive system. A kapha type benefits from eating smaller, more frequent meals. They should avoid eating large meals late at night, as this can further slow down their metabolism. In Ayurveda, the health of our body and mind are closely tied to natural rhythms of the earth, including the change in seasons. Each season has its own unique qualities, and as these qualities shift, so should our diet. Seasonal eating is not just a myth. It's not only there to help maintain balance in our Agni, but also allows us to adapt to the environment in a way that can support our optimal health. By aligning our diet with the seasons, we can be more harmonious with our body, mind, and spirit, with the energy of the natural world. The qualities of each season, such as temperature, humidity, and wind, affect our internal balance. In Ayurveda, we believe that these seasons change can either enhance or dismiss your Agni. By eating the right food at the right time of year, we can maintain a strong Agni and support our overall health and vitality. At the current moment, we're in fall season. Fall season's around Vata season, grounding and nutrition. Vata energy becomes more prominent. The air turns dry and cool, leading to the qualities of lightness, dryness, and irregularity in both environment and in the body. During this time, digestion can become more erratic, and our Agni can be weakened if not properly nourished. Fall is the time to ground the body and mind, focusing on the warmth, moisture, and nourishment. The goal for fall is to stabilize and ground the Vata energy within us. It might not be your primary dosha, but we all have these three doshas within us. Vata energy needs to keep warm and moist with hearty foods that support constant digestive fire and prevent Vata from becoming too erotic. Some recommended foods for the falls: root vegetables, perfect for stabilizing our energy. Hearty grains like oats and quinoa. Soups and stews because they're warm and ideal. Nuts and seeds like almonds and walnuts are great to keep for like snacks on hand. I recommend with the spices, maybe you can add them in your seasonal drinks if possible. A dash of cinnamon or some ginger in your water or cardamom. Try and incorporate these with the fall season to keep the Vata energy in you balanced. And seeing as we're in November, winter is just around the corner. Winter is kapha season, warming and strengthening. Winter is marked by cold, damp weather that can aggravate kapha energy. During the season, the body tends to hold onto moisture and may experience sluggish digestion, as well as low energy or low metabolism. The key to staying healthy during the winter months is to focus on warmth, nourishment, and strengthening the digestive fire within. The goal for the winter To build an Agni and keep the body warm, hydrated, and strong, focus on foods that are grounding and heating to counterbalance the cold, damp energy of winter. Some recommended foods: carrots, parsnips, sweet potatoes, oats, barleys, buckwheats, cashews, sesame seeds are all nourishing, and maybe a bone broth stew if you are eating anything of meat in that sense. Also, for your spices, I would suggest turmeric, cloves, cumin, mustard seeds. Ironically, when we leave winter, we stay within Kapha season for spring. You see, Kapha season is also spring with nourishing detoxification. The Kapha dosha becomes more prominent in that environment. Spring is characterized by the dampness, coolness, and increase in moisture, which can all lead to sluggish digestion and the accumulating of ama in our body, our toxins. That is a season when Kapha energy naturally increases, leading to feeling heaviness, congestion, and slower metabolism. The goal for spring is to detoxify, stimulate digestion, and eliminate excess moisture or stagnant energy in the body. Food should be light and dry, cleansing to support this transition. Recommended foods can be kale, arugula, also some fruits, apples, pears, pomegranates. Sprouts can always be a good way to keep the body's natural detoxification process. And light grains for spring: barley, millet, buckwheat. As for our spices, I always like to tell everybody, and I do this year round, which I shouldn't, fresh ginger, garlic, and black pepper. When summer arrives, the qualities of the heat, intensity, and dryness take over, and Pitta dosha comes to the forefront, cooling and hydrating us. Summer can lead to excess eternal heat, inflammation, irritation if not managed properly. To keep our Agni strong and balanced during the summer months, the focus should be on cooling, hydrating, and nutrition food that help reduce the heat and calm the fiery Pitta energy. The goal for summer is to cool down the body and soothe the mind while still keeping digestion strong. The goal is to balance Pitta's natural intensity and ensure that our body isn't becoming overheated or inflamed. Cooling fruits for the summer are watermelon, cucumbers, cantaloupe. Leafy greens like spinach and zucchini and celery are all cooling and great for that time of the year. Light grains like rice and quinoa. And cooling dairy. A moderate amount of dairy, such as ghee, coconut milk, yogurt, can be very soothing for pitta types during the summer months. Making cooling smoothies with yogurt or cucumber and mint. Recommended spices for the summer: mint, cilantro, fennel, rose petals. By aligning our diet with the seasons, we'll be able to keep our Agni strong and our body in harmony with nature. Just covered the types of food we should eat based on the dosha for that season. But it's not just about that. You see, in Ayurveda, food is not about what you eat, but how you eat it. The concept of food combining is crucial to maintaining a healthy digestive Agni. When foods are paired properly, they work in sync to support digestion, nutrition, and body, and enhance vitality. But when foods are poorly combined, they create a digestive disturbance, leading to sluggishness, digestion, bloating, and accumulation of our ama. This is why food combining is considered an essential practice for maintaining a strong Agni and overall well-being. When we talk about food combining in Ayurveda, we refer to how different types of food interact with each other in the digestive process. Some foods can be digested together harmoniously, while others can cause indigestion, discomfort, fermentation, if it's combined improperly. Agni, or digestive fire, whichever way you want to refer to it, is essential for breaking down foods into the simplest, most digestible forms, so it can be used to be absorbed and used by the body. When food is poorly combined, it can cause an overwhelming sense on the digestive system, slowing down the metabolism and hindering the absorption of nutrients. By learning which food combinations support digestion and which ones disrupt it, you can optimize your Agni and enhance your overall health. Pairing proteins with non-starchy vegetables. In Ayurveda, it's believed that proteins like chicken, tofu, beans, legumes should be paired with non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, zucchini, bell pepper, and cauliflower. This combination allows for easier digestion and better nutrition absorption. Why it works. You see, non-starchy vegetables are light and easy to digest, while proteins require more time and energy to break down. Pairing them together ensures that the digestion system can process both efficiently without overloading the stomach. Avoid pairing proteins with starchy vegetables or grains like potatoes and rice. Starchy foods require a different digestive environment than proteins. When combined, they can slow down the digestion and lead to gas, bloating, and heaviness. Examples of a good combination would be grilled chicken and sauteed spinach or bell peppers. Avoid combining fruits with dairy. Fruits digest quickly, while dairy, especially milk or cheese, take longer time to break down. When fruits and dairy are consumed together, it can create a fermented process in the stomach, leading to gas or indigestion. Fruits, especially juicy ones like melons, berries, citrus, have a higher water content and digest rapidly. Dairy, on the other hand, needs more time and heat to break down properly in the stomach. When the digestive system is forced to handle both simultaneously, this can cause to discomfort. So I always suggest to everyone avoid mixing fruit with milk, yogurt, or cheese, or drinking milk immediately after consuming the fruit. Keep your meals simple. I can't emphasize the importance of simplicity when it comes to meals. Keeping our meals light and easy on the digestion ensures that our Agni remains strong and our metabolism runs smoothly. Complex meals that combine too many different foods or heavy ingredients can overwhelm the digestive system. The more complex the meal, the harder it is for your Agni to break down and absorbing the nutrients efficiently. By keeping meals simple and avoiding overload, you allow digestive fire to burn brightly and efficiently. This doesn't mean that you can't indulge in your food. It's saying take everything with moderation. Overloading your plate with a variety of different food groups, protein, grains, vegetables, sauces, all at once, instead of focusing on one or two types for better digestion. To support our Agni and ensure proper digestion, it's important to be mindful of both what we eat and how we combine it. By following simple food combination principles like pairing proteins with non-starchy vegetables and avoiding fruit with dairy and keeping meals light and simple, we can reduce the strain on our digestive system and allowing our Agni to burn bright and strong. Ayurveda isn't about rigid rules. It's about finding what works best for your unique dosha and lifestyle. By experimenting with food combinations that suit your body's needs, you can optimize your digestion, boost your energy, and cultivate a healthier relationship with food. Now, I know we've covered quite a bit today, from understanding our Agni to our dosha-specific diets to seasonal eating and the art of food combining. But I want you to remember, when you support your Agni, your digestion flows effortlessly and your body can thrive. If you'd like to dive deeper into Ayurvedic nutrition and learn more about how to nourish your Agni based on your unique needs, I'd love to work with you. Feel free to book a one-on-one discovery call with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling inspired to take better care of your body, mind, and spirit through the Ayurvedic nutrition. Until next time, be well.